All right, another beautiful time again for us to talk about digital skills. And of course, one of the things that a lot of people resort to today is the digital space. But then, who can actually explore the digital space? How informed are Nigerians about digital skills? What skills do you really need to be relevant in today's society, in today's economy? How can digital skills contribute to economic development? How would it build the society? How would it cushion the effect of unemployment? A lot of people are roaming the streets today because they don't know what to do to get employed. Whereas there are a lot of opportunities that they need to explore. But if you don't know, you don't know. A lot of people don't know. Joining me on the conversation today as we talk about the role of digital skill, all right, in salvaging the situation of unemployment in Nigeria is a digital skill trainer, Gideon Okibe, joining me via Zoom all the way from Benue State this morning. It's good to have you join us on Global Morning, Gideon Okibe.
Good morning, Ramsey, and it's a pleasure to be part of your morning show today. Happy weekend.
All right. Let's look at digital skills. You are a digital skill trainer. Now, what do you say, what can you say is the challenges that a lot of people face when it comes to digital skills in Nigeria? Because a lot of persons don't even know the opportunities available. But then, first of all, before you can even take advantage of the opportunities available, you need to have a skill. How important is digital skills?
Well, digital skill, let me just start from the world of work generally. The world of work has changed over the couple of years, and there've been so much transformation, dating from the early 2000s down till now. I think the major transformation was much more effective from. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So from 2010 down till now, the advent of the internet really changed how work actually done. So it started giving room for digital propagation and activity, and digital skill seems to be super effective and instrumental in changing the activity of work now, because so many things can be done, from a remote location, without even going to a proper office space. And that is where we talk about the world of work being changed. And it has really cautioned so many things and made a lot of improvement. I believe we'll be talking more about this, but it is a positive change when it comes to work. Okay. And yeah, let me just leave it at that for now.
Okay, thank you very much, Gideon. Let's look at the challenges that comes with the opportunities available. It's one thing for the opportunity to be available, but then how many people have the skill? Let's look at it now from the aspect of skills. What is the
All right. So,
challenges, okay, of being digitally skilled? What are the challenges? And why are people not taking advantage of the digital space?
okay. So when you talk about challenges, right, this is going to be, it's not going to be general. Most times it will be based on individuals, right? One thing I see as a major challenge, while people find it very challenging to dive into digital skills and the tech world,
All right, as it is right now, There is a little network glitch which will be sorted very soon. I think one of the things that needs to be done by the federal government is trying to make people know the importance of digital skill. A digital skill is something that can boost the economy, that's one. Then secondly, it will remove people from the street because of the employment opportunity that comes with digital skills. There are a lot of platforms. I could remember, it will amaze you to know that a lot of people don't even know of this advantage. Some persons have their phones and they don't even know of the opportunities available on their phones. Take for instance, someone doesn't even know what they can do with their handheld. The only thing they do with it is just making calls. Hello, where are you? Or probably send messages. I was opportune to work with one of these technological companies, and we were training people, a sector in Nigeria, we're training them on digital skills. And one very amazing thing is the fact that there are some people, some teachers in this country who don't even know what digital skill is. They don't even know how to open a browser. That is how backward things are. Okay? They don't even know how to open a browser. They don't even know how to navigate. They don't even know how to take advantage of the classroom opportunity. Then, if the teachers don't know these opportunities, they don't know how to use digital skills, what would you say of the students that are being taught by these teachers? Well, I think Gideon will be opening our eyes to other things, other areas, what the government can do and what the individual can do to bridge this gap. All right, the gap between people who have digital skills and people who don't have, and the employment opportunity that is available. We'll get Gideon on shortly to continue with the conversation. But before then, let's go on a quick break. After this break, we'll return with the rest of the conversation.
Global Morning is your ultimate destination for engaging political and economic matters. I am Uyi Agmofrebe.
And don't forget to include social discussions. Tune in every weekdays from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I am Queen Agaba.
For insightful breakfast ideas, business summaries, sports highlights, international and local news perspective, I am Anthony Momodu.
Don't miss the in-depth analysis of current and political issues by the Global Morning team and experts. I am Jumai Manson.
Catch Global Morning here on Global Television. Getting on the action. I am Edikan Michael.
We are
the Global Morning team.
All right, Gideon, we're talking about the advantage of the digital skill and bridging the gap, the unemployment gap in the country. Let's look at it from this perspective. Our time is running up. We have a very limited time right now. But let me ask you, what do you think the governments can do or the individuals can do to curb unemployment, to bridge the gap so far using digital skills?
Okay, so first things first, I want to start with the government, right? There are certain policies that are really, making people that already have the skill to effectively implement or to deploy their services. both to the local network and to the international market, because when you are digitally skilled, you can start operating from any remote space and offer services to both people in the local market and people in the international market. And the advantage for international market is that it helps you bring in flows that will help strengthen the economy of the country. So what the government should do is to make very, very flexible policy that will aid young people who already have interest and are skilled to effectively deploy their services. Then for those that are yet, what I think they should do is majorly to start listening to information like what we are discussing today. You know, when you hear certain data, when you get certain informations, right, it propel you to, you know, to do more, to put in more effort, so you can easily be in a position where you can learn and deploy your services. Before we call it, before we, you know, you come in again, let me just quickly say this, right? The digital space is enough for everybody. And in a country like Nigeria, if young people are being, you know, empowered to get digital skills, right, by going through or bringing out specific outreach program or coming to train them on soft skills that they can use to implement, right, it's going to help caution the rate of unemployment.
All right, I think that's a very good one. It's going to at least curb the rate of unemployment, a very high rate of unemployment in the country today. Thank you very much, Gideon Okibe, for joining us, even though the network has not allowed us to do what we wanted to do effectively and a little technical hitch. We hope to have you again on this program so that we can elaborate more. I wanted asking you one or two digital skills that can actually be learned seamlessly. But then I think the likes of digital marketing, graphics, there are so many things you can actually monetize and of course earn a living out of as a digital skilled person. So acquiring this skill is paramount. And that has been Gideon Okibe, a digital skill trainer all the way from Benue State. This is going to be the size of Global Morning, and this weekend edition has been very splendid, and a very big thank you to all of you for staying with us on Global Morning today. We'll come on your way again. My name is Ramsey Enoch. I go bye-bye for now.
Welcome to Global Morning.
The death toll from flooding.
Most time our politicians just bring in policies too, for sure.
Incidentally, we have several more stories.
The legislature was carefully crafted to
22.2% inflation.